Callie's life is threatened because she has a pre-existing medical condition from a fire she was in last season. And when she goes to save Patrick Dawson's life in this episode, she's exposed to a lot of smoke, and it triggers a reaction where her lungs aren't able to get any oxygen. She goes into cardiac arrest. She stops breathing. They save her life in the hospital, and now we have to figure out what caused this fire. She's the key to that because she can actually have contact with the kid who died in the fire, and the kid is the only one who really knows who started the fire.
Wait, I'm sorry. All of a sudden I just realized that I actually we could have a double episode with Ghost Whisperer because Jennifer Love Hewitt could see me and we could solve the crime together.
I've had, a near-death experience, and you do sort of get out of your body for a minute. I was drowning in Mexico a couple of years ago, and there's a point where you sort of resign to the fact that you're going to die. You resign yourself to the fact that you're going to die, and this state of relaxation comes over you. And I can see myself in the water. I didn't feel like I was out of my body looking at myself at the time, but you do leave yourself for a minute and realize, that this world is, there's something else beyond this world.
I actually did have one really odd experience. I was very close to my grandmother, and at the time of her death, and we know that it was the time of her death because she had a very set routine. She used to read in a certain place at the same time every night. I was having dinner with someone, and I looked outside, and it was my boyfriend at the time, and I said, "Everything is going to be fine." And he goes, "What?" And I go, "Huh?" And he goes, "What do you mean everything's going to be fine?" And I was like, I don't know why I said that. But I've always thought it was a very interesting moment.
What we're shooting right now, Emily's in the hospital, Callie's in the hospital, and we all come running to her side because we realize what a dire situation she's in, because she gets rushed to the hospital after she's pulled out of the fire. And we go on to try to solve the case and try to figure out what's going on and who's done this. And then we get a call from Horatio saying, "We better get to the hospital. It's looking really bad."
For me, the hardest thing are the physical scenes. When they're stabbing me with the EpiPen, and when you're having a convulsion from a defibrillator, because I don't have any experience, thank God. But those things are always just, I'm on the internet trying to find actual video, but you can't because no one puts their, surgery gone bad on YouTube. So to try and figure out how to have that experience accurately is the hardest thing for me.